YouTube's live. Thank you, Corey. Yeah, you guys have been.
Welcome, race fans, to PitStop TV. As usual, we are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter tonight. Trey Shuttlesworth is on social media coverage. Andrew Carlene is on production. I'm Dylan Davidson, and this is PitStop TV's live coverage of the BRP Racing Series at Limaland Speedway. We join you tonight from the virtual Ohio for the third round of the BRP Series 360 Sprint Car season. We've seen some strong runners for the past 3 races and fast drivers all around the clock. It is going to be an interesting race tonight as we watch the top runners here battle for the win. It is a crucial race tonight for Travis Miller, indeed, as he is running second in points, only to Thomas Richard. He's trailing behind with 7 points, so a win tonight would take him to the lead.
Yep, thank you, Dylan. It's a pleasure to be on board tonight here for the BRP iRacing series. Normally, I'm manning the social media channels here for the series, but it's going to be a fun one. We're at a pretty fun racetrack tonight, too. Definitely a big fan of driving this track on the service, and we're on what I think is one of the better dirt combinations on the iRacing.com service. We'll be taking, not sure what the entry list is looking like quite yet. I think we have somewhere in the range of, normally about 25 cars, but we'll be taking them around this third of a mile oval here, and 360 sprint cars. Track is normally very wide. You can normally use a lot of different paths here around the racetrack, and it gets quite slick here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. It does not take long here in the daytime to get slick.
Especially with 22 drivers registered tonight, it is not going to take long until this track starts to look like ice, and it is going to bring out the drivers from the ones that can't get around this track. A lot of guys struggle with the drier surfaces, so it's going to be definitely a driver's track tonight. We're going to see some great racing. You can roll the bottom at this track, so you're going to see a lot of 2-lane racing as well. The high side is looking favorable, though, as the cushion begins to build, as you can see up on the top sides of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. A heavy cushion, and it could provide the grip that these guys need to get around this track the quick way around. Tonight we're going to be interviewing a special guest. Joe Matthews, one of the drivers in the series, is going to be coming into our room here in just a second. Joe, do you have me?
Yeah, yep.
Awesome. How are you feeling about tonight?
I don't know. Hunter was just going over some of the changes. Hopefully, guys tone it down a little bit. We can run some more green flag laps. I don't know if they were going to change format or not. Usually the racing here is good, so hopefully we can just keep it clean and make some laps.
Awesome, and you have a lot of dirt experience. You're the crew chief of Kenny Tremont, a famous dirt car modified driver. So how does that really reflect on your iRacing career? Do you learn anything from his way of driving and implement it into the simulator?
It's funny because Ken is one of the cleanest drivers I've watched. And I guess while I'm racing, I don't think much about it, but you see certain circumstances where if you reflect on it a little after the race, Ken usually has a funny way of wording things. You always kind of remember it, and it's I guess you kind of do in a sense. You watch something happen ahead of you, and you kind of something Ken said to you in the past pops into your head.
Yeah, for sure. Many years of experience he has. How long have you been his crew chief?
I've been with him since 2015.
Awesome, and many wins between then and now, and many more to come. Thank you for coming out tonight, and best of luck to you.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to thank Corby and the guys for putting the whole deal on. It's a lot of fun to get to race every week in the winter.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, and best of luck. Hopefully we can see you up at the front of the field tonight. You're running 7th in points, so this could prove to be the night that you start moving up in the points, and top 5 is not too far away.
Started slow, trying to knock the rust off. So,
and there's lots of races left in the series as well to continue that growth of skills, and next season as well. What's your goals for next season?
I don't know. It's I didn't get to really run the second season last year. Just with we were starting to get rolling racing, so I guess we'll see what happens this year.
Awesome. Well, like I said, best of luck tonight, and we'll hopefully see you on the podium tonight later on.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
No problem. Joe Matthews, big history in dirt racing. Like I said, Kenny Tremont's crew. He has been around the sport forever, and the skills that he puts on, it's going to show up tonight as we're just winding down to the last bit of the practice here. I believe they're having a driver's meeting in the Discord server about some animosity out on the track. A little bit of drama. We'll see how that plays out tonight. Hopefully the guys calm down a little bit, start to get some laps in, and have a good race tonight. But we will see as the night goes on. Looking to the results, Ryan Susi setting quick time in practice. Not far off behind him is Michael Wenner, though. And we see some of our better drivers a little bit further to the back. Travis Miller, Randy Giroux, Tyler Pachilski, Corby Daniels. They may have gotten out on a bit of a drier track, and that would have led to a bit of a disadvantage. As we see a lot of these guys trying out different lines, trying the bottom, hitting the top side. It's definitely going to be a multi-lane track tonight, and we will see how this turns out for these guys. It's going to be an interesting one. Michael Hackett, we're viewing right now, trying to run that top side. It is a thin line between fast and destructive as we see him tap the wall a couple times here, following up behind Ryan Susi. And Susi knows his way around this track. He is a multi-time winner, not only in iRacing, but in real life as well. He drives these sprint cars on the weekly. So he understands how these cars perform. As Michael Hackett up into the wall now, as I was saying, that thin line between fast and destruction as Brett Haas just misses him. Winding down, 1 minute left in practice. Brian Susi still holding on to that top position. See Liam Daniels trying to roll the bottom. Guys are trying to make these lines work. It's going to be difficult for them tonight. But as I said, this is a crucial time for the point standings. And we'll take a look at that in just a second here. As we view Liam Daniels rolling that bottom side, trying to make something work as we're just about done the practice session. We'll go into qualifying. Of course, we'd like to give a shout out to our sponsors. Tucson Sound Art, your picture, your music. You provide the image you want, and we will custom create a beautiful framed high-quality canvas with a built-in Bluetooth speaker. With Sound Art, you get the best of both worlds. Visit TucsonSoundArt.com for additional info. Permanent Makeup in Cairo and Maine. When it comes to your appearance, you deserve the best care that money can buy. At Permanent Makeup in Cairo and Maine, the owner, Ashley Below, is a certified micropigmentation specialist who provides professional, safe, and personalized services. You can contact Permanent Makeup in Cairo and Maine at permanentmakeupinmaine.com or call them at 207-358-8683. And of course, Whiplash Media, PitStop's new parent organization. Whiplash Media specializes in various sim racing resources, including paint schemes, stream overlays, iRacing camera packs, and more. Whiplash Media is also working on its presence in real life racing, offering services such as photography, social media management, and public relations. Go to www.whiplashmedia.com for more. And of course, the league sponsors, Bicknell Racing Products, Rival Power Coating, Matt DeRitter Designs, and Pat Reiser's Not Just Another Racing Podcast. So far at the top of the list is Adam Hilton with a quick time of 11.553, followed behind Joe Matthews with an 11.601. And from there on back, everything is pretty close. You could throw a blanket over all these times as just waiting on a couple more guys to qualify. And we'll see how this all turns out as Adam Hilton seems to be clinging on to that pole position. Corby Daniels also setting a pretty quick time in third currently. Behind him, Ryan Susi, Matt DeRitter, Pat Reiser, Liam Daniels, Travis Miller, Tyler Pachulski, and Thomas Richards sets the quick time with 11.518. Fantastic run from Thomas, and that will give him the pole position, but only if Michael Winner and Michael Hackett might be able to get that the extra second in there and take that pole position away. Qualifying winds down to a close. Michael Winner and Michael Hackett are not going to get onto the track, which is going to put them at the tail end of the field. It looks like Michael Hackett may have had some technical issues and is no longer in the server, as we are now staging for the heat number 1. Starting on the pole in the number 25 is Thomas Richard. On the outside of him is the number 1 of Joe Matthews. Second row back, we'll see Ryan Susi in the number 38, and on the outside of him is Patrick Reiser in the number 33. On the inside of row 3, in the number 22, it's Travis Miller. Starting outside of him is Brett Haas in the number 55. On lane back, starting 7th in the number 72 is Ludwig Bazan. In the triple one on the outside of him is Alan Wills. Starting 9th in the number 49 is Dean Meisler. Outside of him is Scotty B. Scott Bretherick. We're coming to green now as the pace truck pulls off. The green flag is out, and we are off down the racetrack. Down into the inside is Thomas Richard trying to make a move. Contact up in the wall. There's a car over, and the caution is out. And we'll come back and see that it was Brett Haas, I believe, that went over there. we'll have to take a look at this replay, see what happened. Brett Haas starting on the outside. Looks like he tried to get a bit of a run and couldn't make it happen. Contact from the inside. He goes around, and it was actually another driver who'd flipped just in front. We start to stage back up with Thomas Richard holding the lead. Ryan Susi on the outside. Susi is a strong runner on the outside, and it was the number 2 that went over there. We file back to the field. I believe it was Joe Matthews in that car. As we come around for the green flag, and down into the turns 1 and 2 we go. Travis Miller down on the inside, trying it with a little bit of contact there. He takes away with third. Down to the inside of Ryan Susi. Can't make it work as Susi finds that extra grip on the outside. Pat Reiser now fighting with Ludovic Bazan, trying to get to that position, but the top side is just where it's at right now as Travis Miller starts reeling in Ryan Susi. Looking to the inside is Pat Reiser, trying to make a move. Almost making it 3 wide. Not enough as Ryan Susi into the outside wall. Pat Reiser now. Thomas Richard pulling away from the field in first. I don't think Miller's going to have enough to catch him as Miller tries to roll that bottom. Just can't make it work. And Thomas Richard is going to come away with the victory on that heat race as we'll line up heat number 2. Starting on the inside, in the number 3 is Adam Hilton. On the outside of him, it's the Beef, Corby Daniels. Starting third in the number 17 is Matt DeRitter. Outside of him in the number 71 is Liam Daniels. On the inside of row 3, in the number 21, it's Tyler Pachelski. Starting on the outside of him in the number 24, it's Randy the Big Show Giroux. Starting 7th on the inside, it's Kevin Stebbins at the 52. On the outside of him is Sebastian Labonte in the 26. And rounding out the field, and number 16 is Derek Woodseek. Outside of him is the number 60 of Brian Berger. As we come to green and Adam Hilton is going to take the green flag under turns 1 and 2. Corby Daniels now looking to the outside. Can he make it work? Squeezes by. Little bit of contact. Beef onto the outside. Adam Hilton to the inside. Trying to make it work. Can't. Just not enough there as Adam Hilton starts moving off the track, seeing that the top side is the fast way around. Beef now to the inside, and there's a caution on the race cars. We see one car up on its side there, and that's going to be the number 16 of Derek Woodseek as he gets hard into the wall off of Liam Daniels and slides into 3, coming to a rest on his side there, and that's going to be a reset for Derek Woodseek. We see he just came up the track just a little bit, and it was just that tiny bit of contact that sent him over. Randy Giroux, however, is going to pull away unscathed. Cars lining up now. Adam Hilton still holds the lead as Corby Daniels is on the outside, trying to just grasp onto that second place position. Followed behind is Matt DeRitter and Kevin Stebbins. As the pace car pulls off, Adam Hilton with the button comes off. What a jump! He's 2 car lengths off of the front stretch down to the inside of turns 1. Corby Daniels trying that outside line, gets a good run on him now to the outside, might have enough to get by, and it's a slide job to the top side. Corby Daniels looking to the inside now, Adam Hilton to the out, onto the backstretch, and Corby Daniels contact between the two. Corby Daniels going to take away the lead, and there's another caution. Brian Berger sideways and around in 3. Looks like there was just a little bit of contact coming out of the corner, maybe. Not sure what happened. It looks like might have been a little bit. Oh, contact off the wall. That was Sebastian Labonte that hit the wall there, and just a big collection of cars puts Berger away. Adam Hilton still with the pole. Beef fighting for that pole position. It's all about track position in this feature race. And if Corby Daniels can make this pass, he will be starting on the outside pole in the feature, which is essential for this race. As we come around to the green, the pace car looking to the inside, pulls off. Adam Hilton takes the green flag. Another great jump. Comes away with the lead as they're 3 wide down the front stretch. Tyler Pachulski now to the inside. Can't make it work as Beef pulls away to the outside, and there's going to be a little bit of contact. They all seem to pull away as Tyler Pachulski into the pits now. Adam Hilton getting a little upset off the straightaway. Beef trying to take advantage of that out to the outside, going to make the pass there, but it's give that one to Adam Hilton as there's contact, and that's going to be the end of the race there. What a race between Corby Daniels and Adam Hilton. Corby Daniels takes the lead on that last lap pass, and that's going to give him the outside pole. Fantastic race with only 0.031 seconds in between. Some fantastic racing we've seen as we're going over the warm-ups, as there was only 2 heats in that. So that's going to determine our final lineup. And the heat races have concluded as we come out for practice. We'll go through the point standings now. Thomas Richard in the pole position for the standings with 1 win at 151 points. Travis Miller with 2 wins, just trailing behind with 7 points under the 151. So that's going to make tonight an essential race for Travis. Ludovic Besson, Matt DeRitter in 4th. 5th place is going to Brett Haas. 6th in points is Kevin Stebbins. 7th, Joe Matthews, who is planning on climbing this rank. Corby Daniels, we saw a strong heat race from him, which means he can really tackle this track if need be, and he will be doing that tonight. 9th is Adam Hilton, who Corby Daniels was battling with that heat. And rounding up the top 10 of the points is Patrick Reiser. Thomas Richards setting a quick time on the warm-ups as Ludovic Besson takes over that now with an 11.646. Ryan Susi in 3rd. Randy Giroux in the number 24. The Big Show, he's in 4th, and rounding up the top 5 of the fastest laps in the practice session is going to go to Matt DeRitter in the number 17. As there's contact there, Ludovic Besson, just a big pileup of cars as Randy Giroux powers through that and almost gets taken out there by another flying car. A lot of disastrous moments we're seeing here in the practice, which hopefully isn't a insight to the feature event. However, these guys are a lot less careful in the practice as it is just a practice. So they will be driving a little more defensively and conservatively through the feature, trying to save their cars. You see Randy Giroux just peeling the top side off that track. And a little fun fact, Randy Giroux currently lives only 30 minutes away from the track, so he is very familiar with the track and the area. So he has a good understanding of this speedway, and hopefully he can use that to his advantage tonight. The checkered flag comes out on the warm-up, and we will be lining up for the feature in just a moment. Starting on the inside, on pole position in the number 25 is Thomas Richard. On the outside of him in the number 88 is the Beef, Corby Daniels. Starting in the second row on the inside, in the number 22, it's Travis Miller. Starting in fourth in the number 3 car is Adam Hilton. Fifth place is going to go to the number 33 of Patrick Reiser. Outside of him in the number 17 is Matt DeRitter. Starting seventh in the number 72 is Ludovic Basson. Outside of him in the 52 is Kevin Stebbins. On the inside lane, Ryan Susi in the number 38. On the outside of him, the number 24, Randy the Big Show Giroux. Starting 11th is Michael Wenner in the number 23. Outside of him in the number 71 is Liam Daniels. Inside in the 13th position is Brett Haas, number 55. Number 60, on the outside of him is Brian Berger. 15th place is going to go to Dean Meitzler, number 49. The 26 on the outside of him is Sebastian Labonte. As we come to green, here we go down the front stretch, and there's contact already. Over the Thomas Richard over the inside tire there. That's going to be a big factor. That might have caused a little bit of damage as Corby Daniels looks to the outside, can't make it work, and right behind is Travis Miller. The outside line seems to be the place to go right now, but that will be getting used up in time. Corby Daniels still trying that outside line. It seems to be just where it's fastest right now. As we go back in the fourth position, take a look at Adam Hilton. Still all trying that outside line and just coming right to the edge of the track. Looks like Travis Miller is going to try to make a move on Corby Daniels. Peeking to the inside, can't make it work as Corby Daniels gets a little bit sideways. Travis Miller trying to get on around the outside of him. Not going to work as we come into lap traffic. Thomas Richard trying that outside line, trying to navigate these lap cars. Very difficult for him as we see a lot of these guys are a lot slower as Corby Daniels looks like he's gotten up into the wall, and that's going to give Travis, contact on the outside wall, and we got a car stopped in 1 and 2. That's Corby Daniels. He resets. That's going to keep the green flag out. Thomas Richard still pulling away from the pack around Scott Bradrick. And he is going to pull away here.
The yellow flag is out.
And there's a caution now as we have a car upside down in 3 and 4. Travis Miller almost wrecking his car on Randy Giroux there. Not sure what happened. We'll have to take a look at the replay there. Looks like racing with Matt DeRitter. Just into the black there, maybe. A little upset. Matt DeRitter gets into him. And there's contact there from Brett Haas as well, which puts him on his lid. An unfortunate break for Randy Giroux. It's definitely difficult as we see it just coming off that corner, a little bit too much power, and it was actually Liam Daniels who finished him off and put him on his lid. He's got some significant damage and is going to have to take it to the pits to get that repaired. Thomas Richard still holding on to the lead, but now on the outside of him, a big threat. It's Travis Miller in that 22 car, and having the outside line is going to be an advantage. Hopefully, Thomas Richards probably hoping he can get a jump on this restart, try to get ahead and try to get to that outside line. But right behind them, Adam Hilton and Pat Reiser, big hitters, they're going to go green flag. Thomas Richard getting that jump he wanted and just getting by Travis Miller as he throws a slide job up to the top side. Travis Miller now trying to figure a way how he can get around him. They are just almost dead even through the corner as we see Travis Miller trying to figure out some way, just a little bit loose off the corner, trying to inch on Thomas Richard every lap, but can't make it work. They're almost identical as there's another caution on the speedway. And that's Patrick Reiser, who is running fourth there just a second ago on his lid. Not sure what happened. A little bit sideways and finished off by Matt DeRitter. A little bit of contact from the 26 car of Sebastian Labonte. Unfortunate break for Pat Reiser as he was a strong contender in this race. Just a little bit sideways, and it ruined the race for him as he's going to have to reset. Unless he can get it back up. No, he had to reset there. It's Corby Daniels a couple pit stalls away from also a strong runner through this race. Unfortunate break for the both of them. Thomas Richards still has the threat of Travis Miller, though, and Adam Hilton as well. Ludwig Besson is also a strong driver. It's going to be interesting to see how this turns out. At lap 18 of 30, already past halfway. We're going to be coming around for 10 to go shortly in a few laps here, which leaves very little time for Travis Miller to make a move on Thomas Richard. Green flag is out. Thomas Richard gets that jump he wanted again to the outside. Down to the inside is Ludwig Besson catching a couple spots there. Adam Hilton now working the inside of Ludwig. Travis Miller and Thomas Richard still neck and neck, or not neck and neck, but almost equal through the corners. About the same lap times every lap. Just gaining and losing inches here and there as Adam Hilton's throwing a slide job on Ludwig Besson to the inside, though. Seeing what he can do on the inside, rolling that inside is going to 3 wide of the corner, and there's contact. That's Adam Hilton upside down on the backstretch. An unfortunate way to go for Adam Hilton as he comes off that corner, just taps that wall, and that's going to fling him out into the field and just a big collection of cars, and he's going to have to reset on that one. Looks like he might have hit the outside wall. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And that straightened the car out and threw him into the backstretch wall, which bounced him back out into the field. And they played pinball with him there for a little bit, and that's going to ruin his night for sure. Still up front, though, is Thomas Richard and Travis Miller, two of the strongest drivers in this series. Right behind them, Ludwig Besson, who was making some big moves there through the green flag laps. As we're at lap 24 of 30, coming around for 5 to go. We're doubling them up as the pace car looks to the inside, pulls off. Travis Richard has the button. He stomps on it, and he makes that jump again to the outside. Travis Miller can't get enough, and Ludwig Besson now, but Ryan Susi fighting for that position to the outside. Travis Miller trying to make a move. Can't do it as he goes down to the front stretch. Miller trying to do something. Can't make it work as Thomas Richard pulls away from him a little bit. And there's going to be another caution on the course. Not entirely sure where, but we'll have to take a look at the replay. And it looks like it's Dean Meitzler. Not sure what happened there. Looks like he just got tapped by... the 17 of Matt DeRitter. These tracks, when they're dry, it's extremely hard to keep control of these cars. It's just a little bit off the wall there and got on the throttle sideways, and that's going to put him around right into the middle of the field. Luckily, no other cars were collected. News from the tower. The restarts are going to be single file, and that's definitely not what Travis Miller wanted to hear, as we're down to 3 laps to go, going green this time. Riding on board with Thomas Richard right now, as we see how he makes these starts, how he makes these jumps. He dives down to the inside. Green flag, gets a good jump. At least 3 cars now to the outside. Oh, contact behind them. Ryan Susi up on the wall. And Matt DeRitter getting a little sideways. Susi, we can see him flipping in the background there as Thomas Richard comes around to the site of the accident. And it's all cleared up now as Travis Miller trying to roll that bottom. Ludovic Besson carrying behind. Thomas Richard coming for the checkered flag, and he's going to take the win, followed by Travis Miller and Ludovic Besson. It's a fantastic race, and definitely a hard run as Miller gives Thomas Richard a little shot through the corner there. Definitely a little, maybe a little anger going through these drivers' minds. We'll have to see in the interviews here in a second. Are we in
After
commercial?
months of quarantine, we're all interested in how we can become our best self. The team at Permanent Makeup and Cryo is here to help you get the flawless makeup look every day without the extra effort or time. When it comes to your appearance, you deserve the best care that money can buy.
Sound art is a product that is a speaker and it's art. We combine it together and we call it sound art. What makes it so unique that any picture can be your speaker? Sound art gives you the high quality sound without the ugly speaker. This isn't a picture with a speaker, the picture is the speaker. Just imagine your wedding picture uploaded onto a canvas and now it's speaking 10,000 tunes. I mean, it's a very cool concept. What we like so much about it that you can take anything that means something very special to you, upload it on the canvas, have it hanging up in your room, your balcony, wherever you want to put it, and now it's a speaker. I mean, how cool is that? It's something that we have that and no one has. No one has this product. It's just a great gift to anybody. It's just a neat concept. Around here we say, art never sounded so good.
We are back, and down on the front stretch here, with Thomas Richard, tonight's feature winner. Fantastic race. We saw you run that high side, right, just flirting with disaster. How does that feel running up on that high where there's nothing else on the track?
Yeah, it was really hard because the wall was really near me, so I had to put the wheels on the cushion and stick on the on the cushion because it was there was not much grip on the track.
For sure, and we saw a couple cautions nearing the end of the race there with Travis Miller starting on the outside of you. Definitely a threat. What was going through your mind at that point?
Yeah, when I saw the yellows came out, in my head it was I was stressing out. So, but I concentrate myself to just do big starts and just go ahead of him.
And you were leading the points before by 7 points. This is going to extend your points lead now and match the wins with Travis Miller. How does that make you feel, extending that and giving you a little bit of a cushion now and not having to worry so much of the threat behind you?
Yeah, it's really fun to have a little bit of points ahead of Travis because we never know in a racing what can happen. So it's really fun to have a little cushion between me and Travis. For
sure. Fantastic racing out there. And is there anyone you'd like to thank for this victory?
Yeah, of course. Like always, I want to thank Richard Rose Racing Team to watch all the live and to support me every race.
Well, awesome. Fantastic driving out there. And we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Next up, in the second position is Travis Miller. Travis, fantastic driving out there. It just came a little bit short of Thomas Richard. It seemed to be a one-lane track. Was there any idea of how you could get around him off that top side?
Not really. I think I was just hoping that we had a longer run at the end there. Maybe you'd make a mistake and then I'd go for like a slider or something. But just the late race cautions really threw a wrench in those plans. So the last like 2 laps, I just ran the bottom, hoping that maybe there was some moisture, but there most definitely was not.
We saw the couple of the restarts at the end of the race. Gave you an opportunity, but he seemed to just get a jump. Was there any? What was going through your mind at that point? I saw that you gave him a little bit of shot after the races, and maybe a little bit of animosity between you two during the race.
No, I was just saying, good run. He's good up top. He never made a mistake. So you got to reward someone when they have a mistake-free race, and he definitely had one. So just I try to time the restarts as good as possible, but the last restart there, I got in the back of him a little bit, and then he let up for a second, then got on it, and then he was just gone after that. So just racing, and hopefully we can get him next week.
For sure. We saw you had a close encounter with Randy Giroux. Accidents there, sitting out in the middle of the track. What was your thoughts on that, sitting out in the middle of the track as he was?
Yeah, I mean, the caution just came out and I didn't know where it was, so we were going to 3 there, and then I just saw a guy on his side, and I was just had to make the decision to go high or low, and I chose the top, and luckily we didn't get into him there.
Definitely a crucial decision made on your part. Fantastic driving. Is there anyone you'd like to thank for tonight?
Yeah, I just want to thank Gaston's Auto Sales, Brian Fretz Financial, the BRP iRacing Series, and MDR Designs, Colson Phelps Designs, and you guys for putting this on. It's always great.
Well, awesome driving. We'll see you out next week, and yeah, fantastic driving.
Sounds good, bud. Thanks.
And in third position is Ludovic Besson. Unfortunately, he cannot make the interview tonight due to some issues, technical issues. So that will conclude the night here at Limaland Speedway. Just want to say thank you to our sponsors again: Tucson Sound Art, Permanent Makeup in Tyro, Maine, Whiplash Media, And the league sponsors of Bicknell Racing Products, Rival Powder Coating, Matt DeRitter Designs, and Pat Reiser's Not Just Another Racing Podcast. A couple of upcoming races at 10 p.m. Tonight. Northwest GT3 Challenge at Sonoma Raceway. Wednesday, we'll see the Bluegrass iRacing Series, the first race of the series, the Daytona International Speedway. Sunday, we'll see the Superior Class Auto Racing Cup Series at Auto Club Speedways. Monday, again, we'll see the BRP iRacing Series race number 5 at Williams Grove. And later, Monday, is the Northwest GT3 Challenge at the Nürburgring GP. That concludes our coverage tonight of the BRP Racing Series. We at PitStop TV like to thank you for tuning in and joining us for tonight's action. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Be sure to join us at 10 p.m. for the Northwest GT3 Challenge at Sonoma Raceway. And again, this Friday and Saturday evenings for the original online All-American 400. Make sure you follow us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/pitstoptv/ on Twitter at pitstoptv_, on Twitch at www.twitch.tv/pits_stop_tv, and on YouTube at www.youtube.com/c/pitstoptv1. For all of PitStop TV, Andrew Carlin on production, Trace Shuttleworth on social media, I'm Dylan Davidson. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Before we head out tonight, I want to make sure we give a shout out to some of our internal sponsors here at PitStop TV. So we're just going to start off here with Tucson Sound Art. You saw the commercial a little bit earlier tonight. Your picture, your music, you provide the image you want, and we will create a beautiful framed high quality canvas with a built-in Bluetooth speaker. With Sound Art, you get the best of both worlds. Visit TucsonSoundArt.com for additional information. You also saw this commercial a bit earlier, and if you stick by, you'll get another advert in a couple of minutes here. Permanent Makeup and Cryo in Maine. When it comes to your appearance, you deserve the best care that money can buy. At Permanent Makeup and Cryo in Maine, the owner, Ashley Boulier, is a certified micropigmentation specialist who provides professional, safe, and personalized services. You can contact Permanent Makeup and Cryo in Maine at permanentmakeupinmaine.com or call and text them at 207-358-8683. That is, yet again, 207-358-8683. If you're looking for the best solutions for your permanent makeup concerns, give Permanent Makeup and Cryo in Maine a call today to book your consultation. If you visit their Facebook page, Permanent Makeup and Cryo in Maine, Cryo being CRYO, you can enter one of their monthly giveaways. Enter today, and who knows, you just might win. And then to conclude our presenting partners here with PitStop TV, it's Whiplash Media, which is PitStop TV's new parent organization, specializing in various sim racing resources, including paint schemes, stream overlays, iRacing camera packs, and much more. Whiplash Media is also working on its presence in real racing, offering services such as photography, social media management, and public relations. Go to whiplash-media.com for more. And then, as Dylan said, did a great job on the call tonight. We have more events on the way tonight and much more this week as well. So Northwest GT3 Challenge from Sonoma Raceway, that's going to be in less than an hour. So yeah, that's about all we have for tonight. I just want to thank you again for watching and hope to see you later.
Sound Art is a product that is a speaker and it's art. We combine it together and we call it Sound Art. What makes it so unique that any picture can be your speaker? Sound Art gives you the high quality sound without the ugly speaker. This isn't a picture with a speaker, the picture is the speaker. Just imagine your wedding picture uploaded onto a canvas and now it's speaking 10,000 tunes. I mean, it's a very cool concept. What we like so much about it that you can take anything that means something very special to you, upload it on the canvas, have it hanging up in your room, your balcony, wherever you want to put it, and now it's a speaker. I mean, how cool is that? It's something that we have that and no one has. No one has this product. It's just a great gift to give anybody. It's just a neat concept. Around here we say, art never sounded so good.
After months of quarantine, we're all interested in how we can become our best self. The team at Permanent Makeup and Cryo is here to help you get the flawless makeup look every day without the extra effort or time. When it comes to your appearance, you deserve the best care that money can buy.